Hey there, powerful teachers. This is John Kern again with you in the classroom, and today I'm going to be talking to you about how I began talking to my students about how to answer these multiple choice questions. Today we worked with the third anchor standard, in which students have to analyze the interactions between individuals, events, and ideas in a text. I presented to them or projected for them question number 3 from the article Personality Power from the Teen Engagement articles. We've been reading over the last week this article and making connections and summary statements and questions. I've been modeling it for them, and then they've been practicing it on their own too. The question asks us to closely reread paragraphs 4 through 6 of the article, which we did, and we made connections as we went, discussing Katy Perry's life and career. And it says, according to the information presented, how did Perry's early life affect her message? The students came up with the idea that her early life came up with the message, or her message was about anti-bullying. I then read all 4 options to them. I went around the room and had them write down the option they thought best answered the question. I counted up how many students chose A, how many students chose B, how many students chose C, and how many chose D. And I came up with something like this. So I knew then that I just really need to talk to them about A and D. And we talked first about how D really looks like a true statement. It looks like a great statement, but it doesn't answer the question. And they came up with that, a couple of students came up with that on their own, that yeah, it does look true. If it was a true or false question, it'd be true. But it doesn't have anything to do with anti-bullying. And so we have to go back and find the one that has something to do with bullying. We determined that that one is A, and so the half of the class that answered A, experiencing bullying, probably led her to speak about acceptance, was correct. They cheered and applauded for themselves, whatever. But then they then had to take those strategies and ideas about how to choose the best option and apply it during their work period with a couple more multiple choice questions. So that's how I used the impact article for that, or the teen engagement article for that. Hopefully that is useful to you. Just use one question at a time on a day and present it to them and walk them through it nice and slowly, and then have them practice it. Once again, you're great, you're wonderful, you're awesome. Thanks for joining me.